Brian Palavai Run Far here with Cameron Clayton for the North Face Endurance Challenge 2013. You ready to roll?
Getting there. I'm just still recovering from a flu that I had about a week ago. But, I mean, I'm here. I'm not here to just go out there and enjoy the course. Well, I am here to go enjoy the course. But yeah.
You surprised a lot of people last year.
Yeah.
Finished third. You done obviously won Run Rabbit Run 50 before that,
but finishing third was a great surprise. I was about to drop out at like 37 when my dad, I thought I was in sixth at this point because we had that front group that had gone out and I didn't realize it had gone off course or anything. I was like, Dad, my calves, I think I've already torn one. I'm like, my other one's about to go. And he's like, so you're in third, 30 seconds ahead of you. This is the point when Adam Campbell was still in second. I was like, of course you're going to go.
Yeah.
And it was a great race. And now I'm back, and it's the only race I've ever repeated, actually.
So, 13 miles to go. You've passed Adam after that. That means Francois passed you in the last marathon.
No, not even. Last 3.5 miles. He caught me at the top of the last climb. Put about 20 seconds on me. He'd actually stopped to pee, then passed me again after that.
So he passed you twice in the last 5K.
He passed me twice. That's something that's unknown. He only beat me by 28 seconds or something. But he did stop to pee before and then keep going and pass me again.
He took a break.
He did. And then he was like, oh, good job. And I was like, oh, damn it.
And then you became teammates?
Yeah, that was really cool. And then we're the best of friends.
Until Saturday?
We're still good friends then.
Okay.
We're just those kind of friends that's willing to poke each other in the ribs.
Hard?
Yes.
They might hurt him more than usual this weekend.
Yeah, might.
So, there's a pretty damn good field out there. You, Francois, and a heck of a lot of other people. Who are you going to be trying to race with up there? Is there anybody that, you enjoy racing Francois. Are there other people that you've sort of raced before that you're looking forward to towing the line with again?
So Francois usually comes up out of nowhere at the end of a race that I haven't seen Francois for hours and just bites me and just sharks me, really. Racing him's fun in that aspect. If it's close, it's a great sprint finish. He's a pretty quick guy. He ran the steeplechase when he was out in uni there. I love racing Max. You just got a kind of calm demeanor when you're racing him. And you're out front, and he'll be with you for a long time. Dakota's super energetic. This all comes down to, given 2 weeks ago I had a tremendous long run, and if I hadn't gotten the flu, I'd come in with this 100% confident that I would be up there charging the front with anybody else and anyone who wanted to come with me. I don't know if that's going to be my race strategy now. It's going to come down to how I feel on the race day.
So then on race day, are you going to go out as hard as you would have pre-sickness, or are you just going to go off the first 10 miles, then see how you feel and react from there?
I'll make the call race day. If I'm feeling 100% like healthy again, I'm not going to be as 100% fit as I'd want to be. But if I'm healthy and it feels great to go out there and push from the start, I'll try and, lead it to Greg's dismay there.
How's he going to rabbit you if you're leading?
Exactly.
He'll be out of a job.
And if I feel kind of crappy, kind of like I did at UROC, I'll try and play things smart and hope for the best. Because it's 50 miles, a lot can happen. Yeah,
so that's a big change. Again, last year was your second ultra, if I remember correctly, at North Face. You've had a bunch more experience.
Yeah.
How has your mindset changed, or what have been the major lessons you've learned this past year, racing-wise?
I'll be a lot more calm about the whole ordeal. I think this is the 13th time I've raced this year, really since April. So it's about every 3 weeks I've run into it, whether it be a mountain marathon or an ultra or something like Transalpine. And I've learned to play it by feel a little bit better. Last year, I went off with the lead group, had a bad headlamp, couldn't keep up, waited till Jorge came out and saved my ass with the fucking spotlight. Sorry, I don't know. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. Spotlight.
Keep going on.
And ran with them for a while, then just basically gutted it for the entire race, I had a kind of strategy I worked out with my roommate who got me into this sport. It's like, eat a lot, try and last on whatever miles you can. And it worked out. This year I'll come in with a lot more know-how, be able to play, know what I'm feeling like at 15 miles, and have a good idea what this is going to mean at 45.
So you had a lot of learning this past year.
Yes, I've had a lot of ups and a lot of downs, some good successes and some great failures.
You ready for a break afterward too?
Yeah, this will be the first time in probably 18 months that I've taken off more than a week of running. And hopefully, as long as nothing goes horrendously wrong on Saturday, I take it off completely healthy.
Yeah.
Which would be the first time in 5 years, probably, that I would be taking a willing break longer than a week.
That's a nice change.
Yeah. God, the amount of time I'll have.
What are you going to do? Drink more beer?
Drink more beer, of course. More often. Go party. See friends that you don't usually get to. Do a really good job on Christmas this year. I have some ideas for my family and friends that require some time in the making.
Speaking of family, your parents seem super supportive of your running.
Yeah.
And, are they going to be out here this weekend cheering you on?
They do. They fly in Friday, which is always really cool. Lately, they've just kind of faded into the background and taking pictures. If you ever read Running Magazine or anything like that, my dad's one of the photographers along with my mom. I'm lucky to have him. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Thank you. I guarantee you they'll watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be here. They'll be out there Saturday taking pictures, chatting it up, giving some good advice probably. Kind of gotten to know the sport as well.
Yeah. If you're in third, keep running.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, cool. Best of luck out there this weekend.
Thank you very
Cameron.
much. Good luck to everybody else. I mean, it's a stacked field. I hate to say it, as in it's said in almost every ultra race nowadays, but it's the most competitive field ever assembled.
There you go. Heard from Cam.
Yeah.
All right. Bonus question for you, Cam.
Cool.
Mustache.
Mustache. Grew it out from November. You know, men's health awareness and the fact I get an excuse to grow a mustache. It's white. It probably needs to go away some point, but this took me a month to grow, and it only takes 2 seconds to get rid of. Little tentative about shaving it.
All right.
It's not quite as awesome as yours. If it was a fiery red mustache, of course I'd
We could go get some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, there we go. Get some neon pink going in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you been to Colorado? We make the best beer. I will make that claim and I will stick by that. We can just make this entire interview about how Colorado makes the best beer.
All right. What is the best beer in Colorado?
It depends on where you're going from. If you're going to actual local pub brews or you're just running the liquor store.
Either.
If you're just running the liquor store, I'm going to go with, if you like an IPA, it'd probably Odell's Mercenary. They also make a mean double black IPA. You know, Odell's makes some good stuff, especially if you go to their brewery. They make some great stuff. But then locally, just in Boulder, if I'm going to go with, if I have to find out everything, we have Avery, we have Brew, we have the Walnut Brewery, we have Upslope, we have, then there's Redstone Meadery if you're into mead, which not too many people are into mead these days.
Are you?
Good mead. I am into mead.
There you go.
I'm going to make my own mead here in my break. It takes like 8 months, I found out when I was really researching it a couple months ago. I was like, during my break, I'm making mead.
Just have Francois make it for you.
No, he's making wine. I'm going to make mead. Can't infringe.
Don't overlap?
No, we need someone to make beer, and then when we get together, the fun that we're going to have.
Nice.
But, man, if you come over, I'll take you on a beer tour. We can go about 6 to 8.
What are you doing next week?
Nothing.
Go have some good Colorado beer.
Yeah, really good beer. Strong beer.
Not Utah beer.
Not Utah. Although you can make some good bottled stuff there.
Epic makes some very good beers.
They do.
And now they're in Denver. I think they have a location there.
If we're going in Denver, you have the Great Divide. I mean, have you ever tried the Yeti? It's a stout.
I have not tried the Yeti.
They make 4 different kinds of Yeti. They come in different bombers. With Paradox, you should try some Paradox.
I've had some Paradox.
All right, well there you go, Colorado again.
Time to head on. Maybe the IPAs in California and some good dark stuff. And
yeah. I mean, California makes great beer. Lagunitas out there.
Russian River, Bear River.
Little Pliny the Elder, the Younger, never heard anybody.
Nope.
I could probably give a longer and better interview about beer than I could running at this rate. But anyway, I don't think we're here for beer, so.